How's it going, everybody? As you know, my name is Divi. I'm founder and co-founder, you could say, of Nexa. I wanted to make this video because it's coming from my heart. And it's literally about the things I learned in my journey as doing entrepreneurship and the hardness and the challenges. And I want to pass on, in no specific order, a few of the things that are required. You can call them mindsets or actionable goals or just shifts to how you apply yourself every day that will truly help you do better in business or being a founder or whatever you want to call this journey that you're doing and why you're here. The first thing I want to say is ask yourself, why am I doing this, right? If you're literally just making a startup or doing this founder stuff for money, then you're in for a true rude awakening because your motivation will quickly burn because it won't happen in a month, right? If you truly want to make money fast, literally sell something that's contraband, right? I don't want to promote that, but that's the only way you'll get it fast. Or look into these crypto pump and dumps, study them, and even then it'll take time because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know anything about crypto, how to manipulate it, how to do those things. And the most best way is literally learn a skill and get a job. You'll get a paycheck consistently and it'll be much easier and stress-free working in entrepreneurship. But if you're coming here and you're sitting here and you're thinking, man, what do I do? I want to do something, I want to be successful, and I don't know, some things don't work. Well, the first thing is the magic is not in picking the right business model, but it's actually in the work you're not doing. And let me rephrase that and dive deeper. Guys, it doesn't matter if you're doing Amazon FBA, cryptocurrencies, e-commerce, SaaS, fitness, influencer, right? Drop shipping, whatever you want to call it. You actually can pick one that you're passionate about, and being passionate is just half. The main thing you want to focus on is how relentless and dedicated will you be to this, meaning are you willing for, it could be a year, it could be a couple years, I don't know, but for a long period of time, are you willing to constantly, and you probably heard this before, show up, perform the same actions, and maybe not see any results, but secretly and indirectly, you are building the grand result towards that change in your life they're looking for. That should be one of the key components. And the why needs to be there. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to make a lot of money through a business? What's the real reason? Is it time freedom? Want to be able to make money, but be pretty much, wherever you want, whenever you want. So time and location freedom. Is it a family thing, right? You're truly unable to potentially work and do other factors, or is it just you're wired that way? You truly enjoy building things, right? That's would be lucky. If you become like that, then it's a luck, because then you're not having the stress of money on your end. You're just building for literal greatness, which is amazing. The why needs to be super sharp, because the biggest problem is for months, people will get into these ruts of maybe not seeing results, either that's through sales, marketing, not sure what product they want to, create, build, or whatever they're offering to the world. Things don't work, doubting themselves to see, I spent all this time, will it work out? And if it doesn't, well, that would suck because I wasted all my time. I could have been doing something else, or I could have played it safe and at least made some money that way. All of these things are important, and the why should be strong enough, because then when those thoughts come in your head, and they will, you'll still show up and you'll make it happen. And I promise you, if that keeps being done for a long period of time, you truly will beat every obstacle in the way. And that's what I want to lead to my next segment. Every obstacle or failure does not mean it's a means to an end or quit. That means it's just another problem that you can solve and get past. That's whether you're building a software business like I am, a physical product, you're doing e-commerce, crypto. Whenever there's a problem and something is not going your way, that doesn't mean this model doesn't work. That means you haven't figured out the solution for whatever obstacle you're currently at. And if you just spend time at that obstacle, and you'll be fine till the next obstacle arrives, eventually it will turn around and you'll start things will work, because you simply just gave it enough time to get good at, to understand it, to figure out all different avenues and areas around this aspect that you're building, right? I'm being very general. I can compare it to myself in software, where literally, man, like running off my credit card, family doesn't, getting upset, wife getting upset, no one really understands. I'm asking myself at that point, what am I doing? Like, I'm in the shower saying, dude, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? Like, you're literally doing fine working in tech, working a job. Why would you put yourself in a worse position? Then I asked myself the why. And the why came from me. Bro, my why is I can't work for somebody else because I truly, I love building. I love building, and I always saw myself ever since I was a kid. I was like, it's not about the damn money. I just want to build greatness. I want to build products that people will benefit off and that they will enjoy to use, which in indirect will create value for me. And this is not an ego thing where like, oh, I want to create something because people find it cool. And that's what kind of gets me off. And my brain is like, no, you find you're important. You're creating importance for yourself in this world. It's the fact that I created something from scratch myself that was able to help people. I don't consider that being an ego thing. It's more so me creating my own lane in this world where I did it not on the dime of somebody else's dream. I took the risk and did it on the dime of my dream. If I want to live here and live a good life and I die anyways, and I live a bad life, I die anyways, I work out really well, I die anyways, I don't work out, I die anyways, what's the point? You might as well just try. That's the biggest advice I got. So that segues into when things get tough and you're not sure, you want to quit, you want to do all these things. Here's a cool quote I heard: both never make it out alive anyways. If you go back and you play it safe, hey, that's good. You'll survive. Maybe you got your bills paid and maybe your wife won't yell at you. But either way, at the end of the road, we all meet the creator. So that means whether I try or I don't, whether I win or I don't, either way, I don't make it out of this life alive. So why in the hell not would I absolutely risk doing something that I wanted to do and see what happens? Like, if it fails, if you give it your all for 4 or 5 years and it truly fails, you're still alive. You can do something else. And if it doesn't, and if it does, guys, amazing, right? You achieved it and wow, like, you reached your dream life or, your goals came there and that's what you want to see. And if it doesn't, so what? You're still alive, right? And the best part of it is at the end of the road, though, we both neither make it out alive. So why not try? If people say, well, why not? My thing to you is why not? Why not give it your all? Why not see what you're truly capable of? Why not? Why live a life of just surviving? We're so lucky we get to be alive. Doesn't matter about who's poor or rich. Why not try to achieve something extremely, extremely challenging and great as a human being and, bend the odds of what's possible for you with whatever resources you started off with, just for the sake of humanity, of saying, dude, I'm a living person. I'm living in this conscious state. What is the most I can make out of this reality that I'm experiencing right now? Why not? Like, why go mediocre? Because if either way, it's going to shut off at one point. So that's my other point. And I hope all of these things, when I put it together for you, and everything makes sense. And I truly want to say this. You have to take these things into consideration. And if you do, whenever things get tough, whether it's your founder, your business, whatever the hell you're doing, I can almost guarantee when you think back to your why, you will continue to keep pushing. And another thing I want to say is, I don't know what's up with everybody rushing so much. It's supposed to be hard. You got to put your time in, right? When you're building and creating something that's going to create you immense value, that only comes from when other people find extreme value from you, whether that's creating content, whether it's doing a product, crypto, trading, whatever you're doing, you're creating value for other people and making them wealthy. It's supposed to be challenging. It's supposed to be hard. 99% will watch this and won't do shit. The 1%, it's supposed to be something that's excruciatingly hard to understand. That's why you get compensated so well from it, right? And that's why it doesn't happen right away. You may be doing things for 2 years and you won't see anything, but low-key on the back end, each day you're adding for that grand finale of value just get dumped on of you in exchange of an exit, something working out for you. I have no idea and I can't tell you that. All I know is when you truly work on something daily for a long time, you put in work and it truly becomes something valuable, you will get compensated for the value you created one way or the other. But simply working on things for a few months and saying it doesn't work and going back, that's not what it takes to do these. It takes sharks. It's relentless. It's violent. It's vicious. It's combat sports, man. You gotta be an animal when it comes to this stuff. And like I said, when it gets to that point where things aren't going your way, find out your why. And some things that I like to do aside from that is, it's on the back of my shirt. It says quit tomorrow. Quit tomorrow means if I ever feel like, hey man, what am I doing? Why am I here? Why did I do this? I'll say, okay, I'll quit tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes, if I still feel like that, I repeat it and I say, okay, I'll quit tomorrow. Eventually, by just giving myself a day each time, eventually after a week, it goes away and I'm back at it again. And I'm so thankful for myself for doing that because every time I felt like that, where I'm like, oh man, such a hard problem came. I don't think I can solve it. I ended up just dragging through it, solving it, and then reaching immense milestones. And then again, going through something and feeling the same way, an immense milestones, and look back like, damn, what if I quitted the first time or the second time or the sixth time? But now I'm like 25 times into that, thought. And I'm like, whoa, look how far we came. So that's what I want to talk about today, guys. Like, you can take it how you want, right? I'm just here to talk about, how to handle failure, how to handle fear, how to handle not knowing and rejection and consistent. And the best way I can put it is just show up. Just literally show up. So if there's anything I can say out of that, you can take this as actionable steps, as mindset shifts you want to take, whatever that is. If you like it, follow, like for more. This is my honest journey. I'm here on YouTube because I'm just trying to be genuinely real. This is who I am. I have nothing to hide. I believe in building things. I believe it's supposed to be challenging for us. I believe we're here to be great people and do the greatness. So whenever I make these videos, whoever's watching this, I see you, I believe in you. I think you should be the best version of yourself, male or female, it doesn't matter. Go out there and achieve the best, go kill it, go hunt for it, go get it. Nobody will give it to you. You have to go get it, right? Don't worry about your friends, don't worry about your family, don't listen to anybody. I'm looking at you, I believe in you guys. You have to do it for yourself. See what you can do, see what you're made of. I truly feel, whoever's listening to me watching this, you can do a lot if you truly focus for a while. You're capable of a lot. If nobody said that to you, trust me, I believe you can do a lot. And all of your immense dreams, dream bigger, dream higher. You have to dream. Dream for the stars, and who cares if you land on the moon, right? Dream for the stars. Once again, guys, if you have any other suggestions, put it in the comments. Any questions, concerns, like, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.